everybody. I am Tony Carreri.
And I'm Chris Carreri with Lakelands Realty,
where we live the life we sell. We're here today with Pete and Laura Weiss, who are now living on Lake Greenwood. It was a few years in the making.
Yes, it was.
But came down from Connecticut, and they are living the dream with the rest of us down here. Tell us a little bit about how you found Lake Greenwood. What was on your mind when you started your search?
Well, first, I want to say we wanted a new chapter in our life. And like the Foo Fighters say, we're looking to burn out bright. And
Okay.
what better way to do it than living on a lake? So
Right.
the search began.
Yep. And then originally you started with land and you were going to build.
Yes, back in 2018, we purchased the land from Lakelands Realty, a lot in this community. And then, but we were holding it, then COVID hit, so we kind of held off on building. And in the meantime, meeting the neighbors in the community, we found this house. So we ended up purchasing this house and getting Lakelands Realty to sell our lots again.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and it kind of obviously takes a lot of the stress out of it, truly takes a lot of the expense out of it, especially during COVID times. Building
Yes.
was so wickedly expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was insane. And we've had a ball since you guys have been here, and I know that you have been out on the lake and having a good time.
Yeah.
What's some of your favorite things about the lake?
What's not to like about it? First of all, waking up and looking outside, I'd tap him in the morning going, honey, someone put a lake in our backyard. And then just getting out on the lake, and our friends have made amazing connections for us and meeting new people, and everyone's, the Southern charm, there's a lot to say about it.
Absolutely.
We've met some great people in our neighborhood. It's a great community. Getting out on the boat, doing some activities. So we're still learning, but it's all been a great experience, and it's just 11 months now that we've lived here.
Wow.
It'll be a year
Coming
at
up
the
on
end
a
of
one-year
August.
anniversary. We're going to have to do something to celebrate
Yeah,
that.
no,
I have
definitely.
a feeling we will.
If you're
Definitely.
looking for a place to come for some amazing bourbon,
Oh,
these are the people
know,
you need.
Yeah.
well, and Pete's more than just a client. He's really kind of a mentor, because I always wanted to enjoy bourbon and struggled with it a lot. And Pete sat me down and explained to me you can't put ice in the bourbon.
No.
So you gotta have it neat, right?
You have to drink it neat.
That's why I
yes.
call him Neat Pete. But it's amazing. You've taken me through some of the higher end bourbons, and it's just been an incredible experience. It's really enhanced my life, man.
Well, I'm glad I appreciate you saying that.
Well, it's funny. A lot of the neighbors in Summer Point also enjoy bourbon, so it's helped us make some really great connections that way
Yes.
as
Bourbon always
well.
helps make friends, right?
Yes, yes.
But anyways,
Yeah, but a great community. When we first started looking down here, we didn't know where to go, so our awesome real estate agent took over a week, or just about, a week, to show us the different areas so that we got a feel for a little bit of everything. And I just felt that moving into a community would help me meet people a little easier, which really helped out.
Yeah.
We said goodbye to all our families and friends in Connecticut and came down here knowing nobody, and we've made a nice network of people down here. So we're very, very blessed.
What I really
for
like,
that.
what I really like is how quiet this lake is.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful. First thing in the morning, all day long actually, but in the morning and at night, it's just so peaceful. You don't hear sirens, you don't hear a lot of
Yeah.
noise. You just hear nature.
It's
Yeah.
funny how many people mention the sirens. You know, and we came from California and used to hear sirens a lot.
Yeah.
But you're right, it is really peaceful, especially during the week.
Yes.
On a beautiful
Yeah.
July day here, it's almost empty.
Yeah.
out
Right.
there.
Well, what's nice is sometimes at night you'll sit and you hear a distant train whistle in the background. That's all you hear, and it's just so
That's-
peaceful.
yeah,
That's all you
yeah.
hear.
And the sunsets are amazing. I mean, just what we see ourselves and you see from other people's pictures that they take, it's breathtaking to see the sunsets
Yeah,
here.
you're positioned perfectly
Yeah.
to enjoy that whole sunset
Yeah.
view. It's awesome. And, we often talk about when you buy a lake house, you're not just buying a house on a lake, you're buying into a community.
We definitely have.
And,
We definitely-
in the city of Greenwood, I always say it's big, it's big enough you can get anything you need, but yet it's small enough that you don't have all that congestion and traffic
Right.
and
Right.
that sort of thing.
Right.
But you found, I'm assuming you found that the town of Greenwood, the city of Greenwood has everything you need.
Oh, yeah, there's not much you don't need here. I mean, the shopping, the nice restaurants, the activities that the Uptown puts on, I think is really important to the community. And we've really had fun discovering it this year, now that we live here, because we've missed it as we've been traveling back and forth.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Yeah.
You know, if you can't find something to do, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Right.
We've
right.
even found like a great, the South Bend Winery is just like a really fun place to go to, has great bands on weekends, so if you're last minute things to go out and
The
do.
barbecue festival in
Yep.
June is
Yeah.
nice, and the
The
flowers,
wine.
the festival of flowers.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot going on uptown,
There is indeed. There is indeed.
and it's only 10-minute drive from the lake.
Yeah, it's just kind of perfect. Then
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
come home to the lake, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the cool thing I think I found is some of our neighbors a couple weekends ago invited us to go out to dinner, and it was to get on their boat and go to the restaurant. You didn't do that in Connecticut, so
Yes.
it was like, yes. I mean, how often did we ever say that? Oh, never.
Never. Yeah, pretty much never. Yeah. Well, guys, I can't tell you how much fun it is having you here, and we so appreciate you coming
Thanks
out.
for having us.
Share your story with our
Yeah.
audience.
Yep, you're welcome.
And welcome aboard, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
La dolce vita.
Oh, love it.